could Washington football team's defensive tackle Daron Payne be a potential trade for the Las Vegas Raiders? In this video, we'll be talking about it coming up.
Once a Raider, bruh, always a Raider, bruh. Shit simple as that. You look silver and black. Lot of bread invested in that O-line. Car insurance cost the arm and the leg to reach that goal line. It's go time.
What is going on, Raider Nation? What is going on? It is your boy Daron coming to you live with another video. It is the Spotlight Raiders Talk. Shout out to all the subscribers that have subscribed to the YouTube page. And this is your first time ever being at our YouTube page, I would suggest that you subscribe and hit the bell button and get the latest news in all Raiders news. But we're back here with another Raiders video. In this video, we're going to be talking about a potential trade target, which is Washington football team's defensive tackle Daron Payne. Now, there's been some news coming out about us Raiders going out in free agency or trying to get a potential trade for defensive tackles. There's been some rumors about that, but according to RaidersWire.com, they think that Daron Payne from the Washington football team could be a potential target, a potential trade target for the Las Vegas Raiders. So let's get into this video. Let's get into this article, and shout out to RaidersWire.com for this information to give to y'all. So let's check it out right now. The defensive tackle position might be the Raiders' biggest need entering the 2021 offseason. However, with the weak defensive tackle class in the draft and limited cap space, the Raiders might not have many options for improving the interior defensive line. One way the team could upgrade the unit would be via trade. There's several intriguing trade candidates at the position, and one player that we haven't mentioned is Daron Payne of the Washington football team. Now, originally by the first round pick by Washington in 2018, Payne is entering his final year of his contract. However, he is a fifth-year option and remains on the table, and should Washington or any team that trades for him decides to keep him. Now, in a recent article by Pro Football Focus, Payne was named a possible trade candidate for the Raiders, a hypothetical trade that will be Las Vegas surrendering their number 48th pick and a future day 3 selection for the 23-year-old defensive tackle. Here is what the site had to say about the potential trade. The Las Vegas Raiders are desperate for help along the interior in the run game, with the interior defender Jonathan Hankins hitting free agency, and Payne provides a perfect replacement and upgrade, pairing him with Maurice Hurst, who can get after the passer but struggles in the run game, and would be a match in heaven. Lastly, the former Washington football team's head coach Jay Gruden oversaw the drafting of Payne as much as the development, so he could tell brother John Gruden all about him. Now, over the 3 seasons, Payne has become one of the league's best run defenders. While he's never going to be a pass rush expert, he has improved in the area since coming out of college. He finished the 2020 season with the most pressures at 17, hurries at 9, and quarterback knockdowns at number 4 of his career. Payne will be a day 1 starter for the Raiders and someone who could be on the roster for the next 2 years at a reasonable price. Considering how big of a need the Raiders have next to Maurice Hurst, this would be quite a smart move for Mike Mayock and company. Keep an eye out on Payne as a potential trade target for defensive tackle needy teams this offseason. I have to agree with this. I think this is better than the Kawan Short situation, just because Daron Payne don't have no injuries at all. He has no injuries, and he's coming up on the final year of his contract. Now, I think the Raiders, if you can, get one out in free agency at this moment, then I think via trade, if you want to trade a day 3 draft pick, that's fine. I think it will help out with Maurice Hurst. We don't know we don't know what we're going to do with Jonathan Hankins as far as free agency goes, because I really hope that we can bring him back. But if we can't, we could definitely bring in a younger guy as Daron Payne from the Washington football team to help out Maurice Hurst on the defensive tackle side. So yeah, people might say, no, don't trade no draft picks, but I'm not trading a day 1. I'm not trading a day 2, probably a day 3 draft pick, then get Daron Payne. I think that would be more solid for me. I would not want them to do a day 1 or a day 2. That's just my personal opinion. But at the end of the day, y'all, I feel like Daron Payne, he does have 17 hurries. He does have 9 hurries and, quarterback breakdowns and stuff like that. I think he's only 23 years old. He's young. Bring him in with Gus Bradley. Have Gus Bradley mold him. Mind you, Jay Gruden knows a lot about it because Jay Gruden did draft him. So yeah, why not? why not bring the young cat in? There's nothing wrong bringing that young cat in, but Daron Payne is a really good solid target for us in this trade. But let me know what you think, Raider Nation. Let me know what you think. Comment, like, and subscribe to the channel. It is the Spotlight Raiders Talk. Put your comments below and let you know what you think about this video, and we'll see y'all in the next live stream or in the next video. Peace.
Once a Raider, bruh, always a Raider, bruh. Shit simple as that. You look silver and black. Lot of bread invested in that O-line. Car insurance cost the arm and the leg to reach that goal line. It's go time.